Hi everyone. I know it's been a little while. It's been a few days. It has been an incredibly rough couple of weeks, and so thank you for being patient. Thank you for the well wishes. It's just you know, like I always say, life happens, and you got to get to the bottom of a few things. So anyway, all is well, and it's been more than one thing. So thank you for being patient. Okay, so let's just get to it. This is your Monday reading. Of course, I'm making this Sunday afternoon, and uh, it's going to be for Monday. And I spent a little bit of time kind of digging into the vibe for Monday, digging into the energy for Monday. Hi, Holly, energy reader, psychic medium. And the first thing I like to do is ask Spirit what is, and by Spirit I mean guides, guardians, Mother, Father, God, higher self, sacred self. Hey, baby. Um, so I did ask, what is the message for the collective? What is the dominant energy the collective needs to be aware of for Monday? And actually, I think it's going to be for the whole week. It is setting a tone for the whole week. We are still going through it. We still have some issues. And it's not just current events. For me, it's been pretty much every facet of life, it seems like, at this point. There's been some sort of flux or evolution, and so anyway, so questions, just you name it. So I feel like that is not uncommon, and I feel like that is a common thread for the majority of the people in the collective. We just had a full moon in Taurus, and I think it packed a pretty big punch, but that goes into this vibe. And the mug I picked for today is one I don't think you guys have seen before, but it's one I really like. And it's fairy energy. And the message I heard was, don't forget your personal magic. Don't forget who you are, and play. The specific phrase I heard is and kind of odd, I guess, but it's play within your own spirit. Don't forget levity, and don't forget that even though things are difficult, to play, find joy, and tap into that part of yourself, because it is an incredibly strong manifesting part of yourself. It is a part of you that allows you to find your creativity, and creative energy right now is going to be incredibly, incredibly important. Okay. And so for a whole lot of people who I think watch this channel and are in the collective, part of that is, and that's whether you've subscribed or not, that's up to you. But if you're watching, I do believe it is, if it's not for just to spy kind of things, which they're out there, it happens. But I do feel like the core collective has a lot of that elemental, connected to nature energy. We can't help it. It oozes out of us. And get in touch with that. Get in touch with that energy. And remember to play. I just keep hearing that. Don't forget to play. Now, that may take a different form for every person. But yeah, it just, the feeling I get from it is one of that wonderment of a child. That wonderment and excitement that you felt when you were little, maybe, in those precious moments. Even with difficult childhoods, if we were outside and away from everyone, there were always those very precious moments of play. And we felt connected to everything. That is what Spirit wants more than anything for people. So, here we go. All right, I'm going to put this here where everyone can see it, because I think it's lovely. All right, now, there we go. Sweet baby, you going to help today? All right, let me get my glasses on, and let's see what messages we have. All right, this one is a fairly new deck for me, and I keep getting pulled to it. It is the Gordon Smith, the Healing Spirits Oracle, okay? So, let's see what we've got going on here. All right. What is the message for the collective? What is setting the tone? And what is the message for the collective? Sweet pea, here. I know, you're a sweet girl. You want to be part of things. Would you get down for me for a minute? Yeah, would you just get down for a minute? Thank you. Thank you, sweet baby. All right. All right. She'll probably jump right back up. That's okay. All right, so here we go. These jumped out with full force, vim, and vigor. Whew, always in motion. Boy, that's true. Lost but never alone. Oh my gosh, that was another message that came up earlier. Okay, we'll get into that. Your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. All right. And I think that is related to that remembering to play, remembering to find your joy and your levity, okay? All right, always in motion. Things don't stop. And water feels important, like whether it's a river, stream, not a stream, well, stream, not so much a lake, because that water stays where it is. It's got to be moving water. And that's another thing I wanted to try to do today. I want to try to find a moving body of water that is fairly clean, and just do a short. So look for that. I'm going to try to, and I probably won't say anything. I'll just film it, give you that moment of nature if you can't get out and find one. Oh, you all, I just have to be honest. I am nowhere near an ocean, and I miss that water so much. It's healing. There's something healing about water. There just is. All right. So in motion. So I think that is validation that, yes, that short needs to happen. So look for that. And if you can, listen to running water. If you've got, you can get a little tiny fountain for $5. I've seen them. If that's what you've got, then do that. Run the tap for a minute. Stand in the shower. You know, let it cleanse you. Just whatever you can do. If you have a bowl of water, like I have a little bowl of water that I get because I have trouble with the cards sometimes and grasping them, so this helps. Just having this little bowl of water on the table even if I didn't use it, is an important part of my process, because it's always important if you're doing energy work to wash your hands after each session or whatever it is. So that's how I was taught when I was very young. Okay, so anyway, lost but never alone. This is of critical importance, okay? And one of the messages that came up earlier, and thank you, Spirit, because I sure enough did forget it. Even if you feel like you're alone, you are not. Even if you feel like things are beyond hope, they are not. Do your hope retrieval. Do your energy retrieval, all of which I will be doing in earnest today. And I've done it before, but I need to do a little bit more of it, and I think everybody else out there does too. Also, one of the messages, this is a time of healing. This is a time of inward movement, leading to giving us the strength for outward movement. If you are learning the truth about people, that it's all about them, believe it. Stop giving so much energy to people who give nothing to you. Stop taking care of every single other person. Turn at least a little bit of that energy into yourself, because if you don't, you are going to be bottomed out, okay? That doesn't mean that you're selfish. That doesn't mean that you ignore when people are in need. But pay attention to where you're letting your energy go. And does it feel like it's a drain? Or does it feel like it's a positive interaction? That's all you got to do. Ask that question. Do I feel drained from this? Or do I feel like it's positive, productive, and uplifting for all involved? That's going to be your answer. So it is not selfish to take care of yourself the way you strive so hard to take care of others. Other people may need to just step up a little bit. Okay? And as far as being alone at this time, you're not. You're absolutely not. You have forces around you that you are not even aware of. So call on them. Call on spirit. Call on your guides. Call on your own sacred self, your higher self. Call on divinity to be with you in all ways and all times. And I always ask, Spirit, Mother, Father, God, my sacred self, guide my words, actions, and thoughts in all ways and at all times. We have to ask. Now, sometimes I wish I would say that a little bit more because sometimes my mouth gets ahead of me. So, okay. And the last card, your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. And again, we have a water image. Change is the one given that we have. There will always, always, always be change. So stay with us and ride it out. Okay. All right. So okay, I want to see about just like real world daily living messages. The Golden Wheel, I really want to go to the Pulp Tarot or the Unfolding Path, but you know what? This is the one that I keep thinking I should use. So we're going to use the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, and we're going to see what kind of messages we have. All these sun images, because see, there's also a big, it looks like a compass or a sun on the back. And also I just heard to get a message from the Queen of the Sun Oracle before starting the reading on that one. So this is going to set the tone. We are getting into now the what I call the real world, the nitty-gritty day-to-day living reading. I like to start out with more of not just a vibe and the energy of it. And we're saying this one, leave it out. Okay. Actually, the top three. Okay, well, all right, there we go. But also, that is, I think it's a little bit more esoteric, that part of the reading. Now we're getting into some, this is daily life, nitty-gritty stuff. Okay, so what is the message from the Queen of the Sun Oracle? Okay. Progression, illumination, and joy. Do your joy retrieval. Joy, hope, happiness, whatever. There is a video. All you have to do is in the search box put hope retrieval or joy retrieval, Holly Speaks to Spirit, and it'll pop right up. Okay, I haven't linked it in the community section yet. Guys, I just haven't gotten there. All right, progression. Change is coming. Illumination. When you see the truth, believe it. And joy. This is not just joy. This is like an ecstatic feeling of joy. And I love all these sun images. Of course, it's the Sun Oracle. It's going to be sun images. But this is important. And look at the rays coming off her crown. There is a spiritual awakening and awareness of your power to manifest. Don't underestimate it. Do not feel like a victim. You do what you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do. My suggestion is, if we feel like a victim, if we have victim mentalities, we will end up bringing that energy in. We have got to be strong, and we have got to be forthright, and we have got to stand in our strength. Now, that doesn't mean being belligerent. That doesn't mean you can do so much inward work so that nothing phases you coming at you from the outside. Sometimes it's a little tough. Sometimes you got to withdraw. But we are walking into massive change. I don't think we even realize the change that's coming. We don't. I'm just getting that. It's like, be ready, be prepared. It's going to move fast. There's big change coming. We are going to see the truth. These horses are not standing still. Okay? There's going to be fast movement, and it's movement forward. Stand in your power. Stand in your authority. Stand in your joy. Do that joy retrieval. Do your energy retrieval. And I keep getting this again. This is a big, big message. This is a big message for me too. So this is for the collective 100%. Again, I also need to put the caveat out there. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is a general reading. Do with it what you will. Okay, I'm a TV psychic. Okay, or a YouTube channel. I'm not even a TV psychic. I'm a YouTube channel psychic. We're a dime a dozen. If you don't feel like you can trust what's being said, then don't. Switch off. Then me too. That includes me. But if this resonates, just remember where it's like if you had a slow leak, and I'm pointing to the side because I feel like it's an energy drain. But if you had a tire with a slow leak, would you say, it'll be okay. I'm going to go on that 1,000-mile trip. I'm going to take a road trip in my car with that leaky tire. No. At least get the thing plugged. Right? Because you don't want to break down in the middle of nowhere on a highway with a flat at who knows what hour. That's the kind of thing they make movies and, that kind of thing out of. Snapped episodes. That's an old show. I'm old. I get to say that. So anyway, take care of your energy. We can't do anything. You can't do anything. I can't do anything if we don't take accountability and protect our energy. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with having the expectation that others will do the same. There are wonderful people, and we all have wonderful friends in our lives. Friends, family members, community members, partners that want, well, goodness, she just startled me and jumped straight up here. But we all have those people in our lives that we need to hold on to them and treasure them and honor them. But we also have people who will drain us dry and not think twice. One of my favorite quotes is Maya Angelou. I believe it was Maya Angelou. And it was something to the effect of, when someone shows you who they are, believe it. Okay? So call in your joy, call in your strength. Get rid of all these cords, ties, attachments that are draining the life out of you, because I feel like that's the vibe and the energy for the week, and that's what we need to do in this full moon. We need to, and with the retrograde that's going to be coming up, it is time to release things that don't serve us so that we can get the strength, the power, bring our joy back, bring our hope back, bring our health back. That's what I'm working on. Bring your physical wellness back. Get into some healthy routines. I'm telling you. All right. Now, let's see how that's going to play out, because I feel like we've got a very specific message coming from the Golden Wheel Tarot. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you, little girl. Little tiny kitty baby. God, these are so freaking long. Come on, people. Make some tarot cards for people with little hands. Because it's so freaking hard to shuffle these sometimes. All right. I'm just complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. I really am feeling very strong and empowered right now. A little tired, but strong and empowered. So, all right. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? I want something specific, something that is a daily life issue. What is the message for the collective? They don't want me to do it this way. They just want me to open. Okay. That one. Huh. Okay. That one. one more. That one, not from that side. Okay, just this side. No, not that one, this one. Okay, thank you. All right, there we go. All right. You know, I heard to take this last one, the Queen of Cups. I heard to take that one the last time I saw it in the deck when it opened, and I'm like, well, but that was just underneath this one. Maybe that was just happenstance, you know, blah, blah, blah. I didn't trust it, didn't trust what I was getting, didn't trust myself, didn't trust what I was hearing. And yet what happened came up again. So yeah, there's a message in there. Trust your intuition, trust your knowing. All right, so we have 4 cards. We have the 8 of Wands. Okay. And pay attention. Not you, me. 8 of Swords. I was like, what is wrong with what I just said? It took me a minute to actually realize it. All right, 8 of Swords. She's covering herself up. 8 of Swords. Followed by the Strength card. And then the 8 of Cups. Interesting. Oh my gosh. The Strength card in the Major Arcana is also card 8. So we have 3 8 cards in a row. Do you know how unusual that is? 8 of Swords, card number 8 of Strength, and the 8 of Cups. And the last one is the Queen of Cups. I love this card. I think it's gorgeous. And the big swan. It is absolutely, this is a magnificent card. All right, now, it's almost like if the Queen of Pentacles and her rooted, grounded stability also became a Queen of Cups. I really feel that that's what's going on there too. So we have 3 8s in a row. Flip an 8 on its side, it's an infinity symbol. You have 2 cards of grief, loss, and walking away. And in the middle, you have strength. And at the end, you have this, I'm going to call this the Queen of Cups and Pentacles, because I'm sure that this is the energy coming from her. That grounded in rootedness. Loving energy, yes, but also it just feels very earthy and strong. 8 of Swords, card 8, Strength, with a bear instead of a lion. And the 8 of Cups. And bears are playful. People don't think about that, but they are. They're very playful by nature. They're also very smart, but very strong. And they need to rest. They need to hibernate. They need to pull their energy back sometimes to regroup, gain their strength, and then come out to face the world and do what they need to do. And be that bear, okay? So, and I'm not saying you be the bear, I'm saying to be the bear that they are. So that I think is very telling and very important. And it goes back to and validates the message earlier about make sure you take care of your own energy. Now, you are strong enough, whatever is going on, that creates a sense. It may not even be real, but it may create a sense of loss. I'm hearing the word tragedy, heartbreak, whatever it is, you are strong enough to handle it. But to do so, pull that energy back, regroup, reevaluate, and then decide how you're going to move forward. Because this 8 of Cups, this isn't just a card of Oh, the cups spilled. This is a card of, I know where I'm going and I'm ready to move on and I'm ready to get moving. So this is not someone who's looking, crying, weeping, not moving, stagnated. Yeah, sometimes you got to pull your energy back, regroup, and get yourself together. Perfectly fine. That's acceptable. But then you make a decision. And this person is not just walking away from the tragedy. They're walking into the light. They have decided, this person has decided, I can't stay in that feeling forever. So I am going to move forward. And I'm going to create my own path. Remember who you are. This is the culmination of it. This person who feels like they've lost everything, this is the life and the energy waiting. This is who you are, and this is who you'll become. All right. Okay, that's still kind of more on the esoteric reading side, but is there a specific application for this? There are so many ways this could be interpreted for the individual storyline of each person's life or reading of each person's life. What I am getting is that if you feel like you need to walk away from a situation, do so with grace and ease, because look for what is the message and the meaning. It is okay to take a step back and reevaluate what it is you really want and where it is you're really going. But it is okay to make changes in your life. Change is not negative. Change can be positive, and we have some big, big changes coming. What I just heard was, this is the Monday reading. Slow, cool your jets, lady. Slow down. You got all week to let this unfold. I think this is going to be an unfolding story throughout the week. All right, which I find quite interesting. All right. Moving. Sorry if I don't think it, I need to charge, apparently I need to charge the microphone up, my little tiny microphone. It's one of these little guys. But, so hopefully the sound is okay. All right. And I'm going to try to go find a running body of water, because I think it would be healing for all of us, and create a short with that. Okay. So be well, take care. And thank you for standing strong. Thank you for standing with me and giving me time to kind of take care of some things I needed to take care of. And I am grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you. And I do love you. I love your soul. I love your spirit. We all do stupid things, but that soul is a perfect one, and don't forget it. Okay? Whether this is your reading or not, everyone can hear this. You have a perfect soul. Okay. All right. Be well. Take care. Happy Monday. And I guess that's it for now. We'll talk later. Okay. All right. Bye. Sooner rather than later. Okay. Let's try this again. Bye.